There was just dog fur in my eyeball. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to recreate this like bronze glam prom-ish look. I'm not actually going to prom right now, but this is a makeup look that you guys can use for prom. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Okay, so I just washed my face and the first thing I'm going to do is put on this Biore witch hazel oil thing. I love this stuff. I call it witch oil just because I love witches and like I'm obsessed with that stuff. I don't know why. If you guys watch Chilling Adventures with Sabrina and Charmed on Netflix, comment down below because I love them and I love like witch stuff. And I just got this solely because it said witch on it and it's new, and I was like, oh my god, my eyes are hazel. Just like weird things added up with this product, and I was like, I'm just gonna get it. So I've been putting this on my face after I wash it because that's what you do with toner. So I take one of these like cotton things and just squirt some of this on here, and I just take this and kind of like go around my face, and it kind of stings a little, but it feels like good. I'm honestly not sure what this is, but I know that it just like clears your pores somehow. I saw ads for it on YouTube and that's why I bought it. Oh my god, my eyes are burning. Also, something I should mention is that this is just kind of like a chit chat get ready with me while I show you guys a prom makeup look. It's not actually my prom today, but I know that prom season is coming up. I have prom in a couple weeks and I am gonna do a whole like get ready with me, like showing you guys like when I get my hair done, when I do my makeup, when I get my nails done, all that stuff. But this video is solely just makeup look. I might do my hair at the end, but it's just to show you guys like a really easy, simple makeup look for prom if you're running late. Next, I'm just taking my moisturizer. You guys see me use this in all my videos, but if you're new, I always just use the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer because it's like really lightweight and it doesn't like feel like it's on. Okay, now I'm gonna put my hair back. And I'm just gonna take some of my Too Faced Hangover Primer. And I don't really split this on my face just because like it gets everywhere, so I just kind of like pour it in my hand. And then like put it on my face. Also, I feel like you get more product on that way. My actual prom is on the 27th of April, and I'm just going with friends because I'm a junior for my senior prom. Hopefully I have a date, but this year just like didn't happen for some reason. So I'm mixing my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundations. I'm just using the 170 and 100. You guys know the drill. Just taking a beauty blender and just kind of like rubbing this into my skin. And I kind of have to work fast with this just because it oxidizes like super fast. So I figure if you're watching this, you're probably in high school. If you're like a junior like I am, you probably have to take your ACT or your SAT pretty soon. I took my ACT this morning and I was so like nervous when I got there because I saw all these people and I was like, there was like no parking, and I was about to call my parents and be like, Mom, Dad, like I'm not going. Because I have really bad like social anxiety, especially when I like don't hang out with people my age for like a long period of time. Like right now I'm not like in regular school, so I'm trying to get myself like used to like seeing people my age, you know, and just like talking to people. It sounds really simple, but for me it's really difficult because I'm just like kind of shy. I don't really care what people think about me, but I think about what people think about me a lot, if that makes sense. But I realized that when you go to something like that, half the people there don't know anyone either, so everyone's kind of in the same boat. You're all there at like 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning in your pajamas taking a test. You don't need to like know people. Like you can just stand next to someone and like be like, oh, what room are you in? And then they'll probably tell you, and then if you're in the same room, just be like, okay, like let's walk there together. Like it's not that big of a deal. Like I don't know why. Like if you're stressed about like going to your ACT or whatever, I can make a video on that, like test prep and all that, because I didn't even study for my SAT and I got a pretty good score. Okay, now for my concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Sand. I just do a little bit of this like under my eyes and kind of right here just to brighten it up, and then on my chin because that's usually where I have like pimples, but surprisingly I don't have that many. I just blend with my beauty blender. This is all like really simple stuff. But I always tap in my concealer and not like brush it because I don't want to take away the foundation. Okay, another thing that probably a lot of people who are watching this might relate to is that so college is coming up for all of us juniors and seniors, and it's really nerve-wracking and you want to get like, you know, get into a good college and whatever. If you're like gonna go to college, if you're not, then this doesn't really pertain to you. But I applied to my dream school's like summer program for film. It's Chapman University, and I got denied yesterday from the like summer program. Like they sent me an email, which I was waiting for all day, and I was like, it's not gonna show up till like 5 o'clock, and it did show up at 5 o'clock, and it said that I was basically denied. So that, I thought I would be like really shooken up about that, but I'm not, because it's not like I got denied from college. I just got denied from like the summer program, so it's not that big of a deal. If you guys have been denied from like your top college or whatever, like your top choices, just know that there's something better for you, that there's a reason you didn't get to go there. Like, I'm sure God has a plan for you, and I'm sure that if you didn't get into the college of your dreams, it's probably not the path that you're supposed to be on. And this denial might change where you thought you were gonna go, but it's not gonna change where God knows you're gonna go, you know? Next, I'm just taking a little bit of my Laura Mercier setting powder and putting a little bit of that on a beauty blender under my eyes. I don't really bake, I just kind of put this on a beauty blender. And sorry, I'm congested, so that's why I sound like a little weirdo. Then I'm just taking my Neutrogena setting powder in the shade Light 20 and just kind of like rubbing that on my face. Next, I'm just going to bronze up my face with my Hoola bronzer and the brush it came with. Next, I just put on some blush. This is just the Coralista blush. I feel like you guys pretty much know this like makeup routine. This is just kind of like my face makeup, but the eyes I'm gonna do a little bit differently and show you guys how to like perfect a nice like prom glam makeup look. I've never actually been to prom, but I've been to like other school dances, and I feel like it's just gonna be pretty similar. Then just taking the highlighter from my Aspen Override palette, I'm just gonna lightly put that on my nose and above my cheeks. Okay, next I would normally do my eyes, but I hate how my eyebrows look right now. They just like look like they're just gross. Taking my Morphe palette, the dark two colors at the bottom. Does that look good? See, look how much better already. I have an everyday makeup tutorial that you guys can click right here if you guys want to know how do I do my eyebrows, but as of right now, I'm just gonna like be doing them as I talk to you guys. What I want to talk about is just that while I took the ACT today, I was sitting there and I was realizing like, oh my god, there's actually a lot more kids my age that are just like high school students, probably don't do much. Like, I'm always thinking about like people my age who like are really successful or like already have like money and like a career, and like there's a lot of like YouTubers my age especially who like have all this stuff and then didn't even go to high school, and so I get like really like jealous of that, and I'm like, oh, like how are all these people my age like so successful and all I'm doing is like high school, and then or some people do like a lot of sports and stuff, and I pretty much just do YouTube and school, so I feel like my life is like boring. But I was sitting there at my SAT or my ACT, and I was like, oh my god, like these kids probably have the same life I do, like, and they probably like don't do YouTube, like, you know, and it's not that big of a deal if you're a teenager and you don't have your life together yet, because teenagers, really all you need to do is go to high school. Like, you don't need to like do a bunch of stuff, you don't need to be famous, you don't need to have like an influence on social media. And so I look at all these like influencers online and like on Instagram and YouTube and whatever, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so behind. Like, I don't have like that many like followers, I don't like post that much, I don't whatever. But I was sitting there taking my ACT, sorry, I get them confused, and I realized like, oh, I don't really need to be doing anything other than go to high school. Like, teenagers, like if you're watching this and you feel like everyone your age is like so much like not above you, but just like you feel like everyone your age is doing all these things, like in all these sports and all these extracurriculars, and you feel like you're not doing anything, if you're going to school and you're a teenager, that's enough. Like, you do not need to be doing a bunch of other stuff, even though it feels like it sometimes. Okay, now I'm gonna move you guys in because I'm gonna do the eyes. Hello there. So first, I'm just gonna prime my eyelids with a little bit of concealer. You can use eyeshadow primer or whatever, but your eyeshadow is really important on prom night. This might be a little too close. I feel like it's gonna like be in and out of focus, so I'm gonna keep it right here. I'm really excited to play with my eyeshadow because I feel like prom night is a night where you can have like a glittery, like really pretty eye look and like wear fake eyelashes and stuff. So I'm super excited. So first, I'm just gonna take this color right here in my Jaclyn Hill palette. This is just gonna be kind of like the transition base shade. This color is like a perfect base, and you can really blend this with any other color in this palette. Next, I'm just going to use the same brush and go in a little bit darker with these two colors. And then I'm kind of just going in the outer corner and right under this line right here. Next, I'm just going to take this kind of like rusty chocolate brown and put that in the outer corner. Then I'm taking this super dark brown color and just putting that again in my outer corner, but just like a tiny, tiny bit of this. Okay, so now we're done with the base and now we're going to move on to the glitters. Before I start, I'm just going to put some concealer onto my lower lid. Okay, so before the concealer dries, I'm going to take the same highlighter that I put on my like cheeks and my nose, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner. And then I'm also going to use this nice shade. It's called Heart of Gold from the Aspen palette. It's just like a gold color. And I'm just putting this color on the center of my lid. And on the outer corner, I'm just going to take this darker shimmery color. And to make it really glittery, I'm just going to do the Stila Glitter and Glow shade in Kit and Karma and just kind of swipe this over the glitter that I just applied. It's not too dramatic, it just adds a little more shine. And I'm going to do the same to the other eye and get back to you guys. Okay, now that I'm done with my eyeshadow look, I'm going to take this color right here in my Morphe palette and just kind of put that under my eye and maybe mix it with this color actually. So I'm just taking my Master Precise felt tip eyeliner by Maybelline. This is like drugstore, so it's super cheap, but it's actually one of my favorite eyeliners. As you guys can see, I kind of just winged it. I feel like this wing is a bit thick, so I'm going to try to like even it out with the other eye. To do my wings, I really just pick a point and then drag it. Next, I'm just going to take this crayon eyeliner from Ulta, and then I'm just going to put it on the line right here. I don't know if that's called your tight line, your waterline, whatever. It's just like this part. Okay, my battery on my camera is dying, but I'm just going to apply some natural Ardell lashes off camera, and then I'll get back to you guys again. Okay, sorry that took a little longer than expected, but, well, actually it didn't take any time for you guys, but for my actual prom, using these lashes, I really like them, the Allure brand. These are just like Ardell lashes, and I don't really like them that much, but since I'm not actually going to prom tonight, I'm not going to use these, like, or I'm using these today, but I'm not like going anywhere. So these are the ones I'll actually use for prom. So if you're actually going to do this makeup look for prom, use these lashes. Hey, that kind of looks like the same makeup look. I have all these like fancy mascaras like Better Than Sex and this Estee Lauder one, but I always go back to my Maybelline Colossal Volume Express mascara because I just love it so much. And I'm also just putting a tiny bit on my lower lashes. I'm just using my NARS liner to line my lips. It's pretty much the exact shade as my lips, so I just kind of fill them in. Oh my god, today I was listening to the radio and Butterfly Effect by Travis Scott came on right as I was passing Hidden Hills in Calabasas, and I was like, that is so weird. It was right the part where it went like hidden simulation much, I think. Then I'm taking my Fenty Gloss Bomb. I feel like this is the exact same makeup tutorial I showed you guys for my everyday makeup tutorial, but I think the eyeshadow was like the only thing that was different. But yeah, I feel like that's the end for the makeup. I'm gonna do my hair real quick and put on a cuter outfit and then show you guys kind of the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys really liked this makeup look, and if you guys want to see my prom get ready with me, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. Love you guys so much. See you in my next video. Bye!